Louisiana beer reviews recorded at Mathern Supermarket, La Place, Louisiana. We have Magic Hat Snow Roller. Snow Roller is a hoppy brown ale, they say. It was introduced in 2014, brewed in Vermont and in New York. Mostly in New York, which is where the big brewery is. It says 3/4 pint of ale, okay. 6.2% alcohol. 40 international bitterness units, so that's where the hoppiness is coming from. They use Pale, Victory, Chocolate, Caramel 40L, Caramel 120L, barley malts, and Apollo and CTZ hops, or the hops. Gets a good score on Beer Advocate. Brewers haven't tried it. And then Rate Beer, which you'll notice is usually kind of harsher, they're giving it 44 out of 100 and 42 out of 100 for the style. So it's
Julius, pick up line 1, please, for a cake order. Julius, line 1 for a cake order.
It's considered a brown ale, and I noticed that these brown ales seem to be making more of a comeback. They're certainly making a comeback for me. I'm enjoying them more. A Night with Tom Petty makes me sweaty. Hey, I didn't write that. Stevie Nicks might have written that. All right, now, oh, there's some kind of silly writing on there. You know, a lot of these beers have that. And I'm not gonna, some video reviewers, they read the whole thing. And I skip through that because I say I could read it myself if I ever drink it. Well, I think it'll be a thicker head and a narrower and taller glass, but it's a cream colored head and the appearance is brown. Typical brown ale color, which is kind of the lighter brown or the more standardized brown. Looks like a 1983 Buick, you know, with that metallic brown. Buick Regal. The aroma is fruitier than the traditional brown ales, though. I remember they used to be, I'm talking about the 90s, 1996 sort of like era. They're more malty than citrusy, but this has got 40 IBUs, so it's probably got some hop resin coming through. And a little crustiness. I guess it's not an overwhelmingly aromatic presentation. Let's go with the flavor. Okay. This is a little different too. In some ways it's got that Newcastle brown ale. And you'll know you get that tea-like aspect. But it's got some citrusy hops, but not what I've been discussing last year or so. Not the pineapple, grapefruit thing, you know, the canned pineapple or the pink grapefruit thing going. You know, it's just a slight citrusy thing. Brown bread crust, light to medium mouthfeel, and a semi-dry, which is so typical, and easygoing finish. 6.2, you wouldn't really think that drinking this. I would, just without knowing, I would think it would be more in the mid-5s, but tastes all right. Magic Hat is a company that some people really like, other people can't stand it. Their number 9 is very popular. That's not one that I'm really a big fan of. I have enjoyed some of their other ones for sure. And some of them I didn't care for, but overall I have a generally favorable opinion toward Magic Hat, which is part of North American Breweries which is owned by Florida Icing Farm of Costa Rica, of all things. And their biggest brand is not the Pyramid or Magic Hat. It's the Genesee line of beers. They bought that from the Genesee people years ago. So, but that's not sold around here, and so that's why I don't typically do Genesee. The bitterness and the bread crustiness is coming in as the beer warms and in the aftertaste. So it has a very noticeable aftertaste, which you might like. So I'll go with B+. I think that would be a fair rating. A very good beer. Kind of an unusual one for a winter special, but maybe they're realizing that people might be a little weary or tired of all the spice beers. This, it starts with the pumpkin beers, which now are coming out in late July in some cases, and it does get a little tiring to always drink that. So probably a good idea with the brown ale. So Laissez Le Bon Temps Roulé, a very good one from Magic Hat. I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Mathern's and, excuse me, carbonated. If you want to really step up into the, ultra gourmet Christmas beers, you can get the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale. One bottle of that, or one bottle of the Delirium Noel, is going to cost you almost as much as a 6-pack of the Snow Roller. But then, of course, the Cadillac is going to cost a lot more than a Chevy Cruze. So, thank you.